I'm a figurative sculptor, so I use the figure to talk about what it is to be alive. So for this show specifically, we wanted to explore some serious emotional concepts of living in the 21st century. I mean, definitely a concern of mine, and I think a concern of many with us now is that there isn't enough time on inner reflection. And so we wanted to, create an atmosphere that was conducive to inner reflection, and then touch on themes to kind of get people thinking about that. We all kind of wear these masks, and we don't really talk about our inner self, and the kind of the modern. It's almost taboo to talk about your inner self. Lots of relationships we have with each other. You can tell who your friends are by can you share your true self versus this politically correct, emotionally stable, always positive self that we're kind of sold that we're supposed to project at all times in public. I think art's important because it feeds the soul, it nurtures the soul. It's important to listen to the quiet places and listen to voices that aren't your own, that are maybe going to, expand your mind a little bit, and also calm your mind. It can be, art can be very confrontational and instigate growth. But it also can be very soothing and calming and nurturing. Because as a sculptor, I give everything a title, and I have like a vision of what it means to me, but once it leaves the studio, then it becomes this living thing that is having a conversation with the person viewing it. For allowing the audience to touch, it kind of involves the viewer in a way that they're not used to, and in a way that is intriguing to them. And the idea that if, specifically with like the companion pieces, that they can change the conversation by moving the pieces around, I thought that idea was intriguing, that it brought them into the fold even more. It made it a little more participatory, and even in the layout of the show, in trying to invite them to relate the works to their life and themselves, like that the first two pedestals were inviting them to touch, and I was hoping that would kind of help them mentally be like, all right, these they don't have to be what it says on this piece of paper. It can, I can interpret it myself and apply it to my own life. This is really the first time for me as an artist that the work is presented in a dramatic way, and really I don't see a lot of figurative artists working today and actually talking about things. It's figurative art and realistic art has almost become like either decor or monument sort of feeling. It doesn't seem to be a whole lot of figurative artists working today that are embracing what is installation art and creating an atmosphere, which is a very contemporary idea, but the overall feeling that you get when you walk in the room, and be able to create an atmosphere with the soundtrack and the lighting, and for me that's what's the most exciting about this show.